Today we are going to look at the ultimate synthetics masterclass for Weltrade that you'll need. We're going to go into depth into how to trade Weltrade synthetics. So if you're here, you are in the right place to improve your trading. Guys, Weltrade is so much fun to trade. The pain and gain pairs, I can't describe you how nice, I don't want to say easy, don't want to say that word on YouTube, but how nice it is to trade these pairs. It's so clean and it's so easy to understand, and there's no extra noise on it, if you know what I mean with trading. So guys, we are going to go through an in-depth analysis on this pain 600 pair, and then we're going to go through all the other pairs to try and find a live example for you guys. So totally unprepared, going to go through all of them. At least try and find one example for you guys so that we can analyze it live, a trade that has not happened yet. But let's go through pain 600 now. We're going to do two examples here on pain 600. And then we're going to go to any of the other random ones and try and find one that's not happened yet. But maybe we can analyze it and then see what happens in the future. Okay. So we're currently here on pain 600. And let's start by having a look at the chart in general by zooming out a little bit, getting a feel of the chart. So that's the first thing you'll need to do when you open your charts, is to have a feel of the charts. What direction are we moving in? Are we bullish or bearish? So in this case, we can see that pain is moving downwards. It's making new lower lows every single time, indicating that we are still bearish. So we want to look for sells. The same goes with the fact that we are on pain, which is better to sell because pain has the sudden movements to the downside and gain sudden movements to the upside, which means it can jump over stop losses, etc. But we would like to rather sell pain and to buy gain. And obviously there's people out there that do the opposite as well, and that is your choice. Have safe trading. Please be safe trading out there with those types of risks, but it can work as well. I'm not against it, but I prefer selling pain and buying gain. Okay guys, we're going to look at this example, and the reason why we chose the example, I will tell you guys after this why I chose these two examples, just because of how nicely it correlated with something else. Okay, so we are here and we can see that pain broke the low to the downside over here, okay, indicating that we're going to move on with this bearish move. The bearish move is going to continue. We have another confirmation of a downward break to the downside, confirming our break of structure again to the downside. So we are continuing with this bearish move. It's usually actually very much easier, or it's easier over the long run to trade continuous trends. You'll get a higher success rate out of your trades when you trade continuous trends than rather than actually trying to catch the change of character, or the change to the upside or change to the downside, depending on the chart's direction and stuff. But let's say this went to the upside, broke to the upside a few times. That's usually a little bit harder, but it can be very profitable as well. But anyway, let's get back to this chart. We can see we have a downward move here, a break of structure to the left. So step one, what is our overall sentiment? We are bearish. Number two, how can I confirm a certain trade? We just have a break of structure to the downside. We confirming that it is bearish. Number two, we are going to fib a move from the top side to the bottom side, like this, okay? So you guys can see, let's just get the circle out. You guys can see this. Oh wow, that's a small circle. You can see this bottom here, and you can see this top here. Okay, so that is the top of our fib to the bottom of our fib. Okay, and just so you guys can see the move to the downside. Now, the highest probability area for the pair to sell off again from will be between the 50 and the 78. So I'm not looking for anything else unless it touches or it's within the 50 and the 78. So between 50, 61 and the 78. So I'm going to use the block tool, the rectangle tool, to block off that area. Okay, the fib has helped me a lot now But let's clear it out and look for an order block. So immediately we can see this order block over here. Let's zoom in for you guys so you can see clearer. And now we can delete this block. Okay, so now we have the order block. Now we need to actually take this trade. So once again, for people who like trading with bigger accounts, a little bit more risky traders, I would say, this would be your entry point. When the price moves into this area and closes within this area or with a retest of this area, that is when you can press sell and put your stop loss above here, above that order block, like that. Give it a little bit of breathing room, right? But if you have a smaller account or you like less risky trades, okay, you go down to the 5 minute to where that area is. And now guys, I'm going to be honest with you, completely honest with you. There's a bunch of retail methods that you can use to confirm the sell on the lower time frames. I'm just going to go through a bunch of them. You can use all of them, you can use one of them, you can use two of them, but use extra confirmations to confirm the sell. Like just a simple trend line like this. You know, wait for it to break to the downside and press sell, you know. If I just want to make it a little bit more accurate. You know, when it breaks to the downside, press sell. Put your stop loss above that high over there. Always above the previous high. So put your stop loss there. That is a very tight and safe stop loss. So you can use a trend line. Okay. Deleting it. You can use head and shoulders. You can even see this little head and shoulders forming here. That is also a valid reason to sell. And one of my favorite, actually one of my newest favorite methods is to use the 18 exponential moving average, where you then wait for a retest on the moving average, for example. So over here you can see the retest on the moving average or the exponential moving average, and you press sell then as well. So we've got a change of character or a bearish indication on the exponential moving average as well. So you can place that in as well. So there's already three reasons. That's the trend line, the moving average, and the head and shoulders. And then obviously my simple, easy one, as well as you've got your break over here to the downside. So now you've got your break of structure to the downside. And then you place your order block over there. And there is your sell. So there's so many ways that you can actually confirm your trade. Going to the high time frames to find the area that you need to place the sell or the buy in, and then actually going to the lower time frames and listening and looking at what it's telling you is going to be the only way to trade. I just always see people on the group just sticking to the 1 hour or the 15 minute, and they never go down to the smaller time frames to take a trade. I just don't understand it. But I mean, I'm trying to educate and I'm trying to help you guys a lot here. So that is how you confirm the trade. But let's go look at another example. I have no clue why this exponential moving average keeps coming on. The next move to the downside, right? Just going to quickly go through this one. Don't want to bore you guys too much because we've got some exciting things to tell. So you've got this one as well. Let's just move it like that. Let's, top to the bottom. So we've got our order block here. I just want to reiterate with you guys once again that when you have two consecutive candles like that, it counts together as an order block, just so that you guys are aware of it. So you got your order block, you got your downward moves, you got your break of structures to the downside, you've got your continuous bearish movement, you got the shoot up of the pair into that order block. There's even a fair value gap there, and it then retests to the downside for the trade to continue. Let's go to the smaller time frames. Look what we've got on the smaller time frames. In this case, we literally have the exponential moving average on its own being basically one of the only reasons to take a sell. You've got retests on the exponential moving average here. You put your stop loss above it over here, and you watch it go down into profits. You also got the fact that this is, I think, a hammer. I'm not very good with candlestick patterns, but this is hammer and then a big bearish engulfing to the downside, also indicating sells. So when it comes to candle patterns, that helps a lot as well. So you got basically, I think, 2 candle patterns here. You've got your retest on the exponential, and then you can just put your stop loss above the most recent high. So guys, there's a bunch of ways how you can actually confirm with retail methods when the sell is going to take place in your point of interest, which is this order block area over here. But let's go and show you something exciting quickly. When you go to pane 600 on our indicator, our free indicator that you guys can access by going into the link in the description below this video, you can go there, you can click on it, you can join the group, and you can get your very own free indicator for Weltrade, the Riv, etc, etc. So you can see how it plots nicely for you an order block with fair value gaps. So the red is bearish fair value gaps and the green is bullish fair value gaps. And you can even see these bearish order blocks working nicely. This one probably it's stop loss. This one works nicely for the sell to the downside with your fair value gaps confirming the trade. And there's the order block that we just spoke about now, the last one. This was the previous one. You can see those 2 cells clearly being indicated by the order block or by the indicator. It's very important to note that this indicator is just to help you spot order blocks and fair value gaps. I don't want you to trade just the indicator on its own. I want you to continue using Fibonacci's, make sure about the trend, make sure about your lower time frames, etc, etc, etc. This helps you to spot fair value gaps and order blocks. And that's it, guys. So if you want it, go to the link in the description to my synthetics group. Pinned at the top of the group, you will find the steps on how to get it completely free. Also very important, guys, we have a flash giveaway on the prop firm giveaways group on my Telegram. So on my Telegram group called prop firm giveaways, that will also be in the description. This is a different group. I want you to go in here. Also pinned at the top of the group, you'll see pinned message. First place 10k Blueberry funded account challenge. Second prize $500 instant Windloo account. So this is an instant prop challenge. So you're instantly funded with $500. No challenges or anything. Third place $60 HFM funded account. And fourth place a 1-hour session with myself and Precision Synthetic Trades. We will sit with you for 1 hour and help you with your trading. So all you have to do is follow these steps. Very easy steps to follow. And then also, guys, this Saturday, so today is the 25th of September. This Saturday, the 27th of September, if you live in Cape Town, please come to our free Cape Town Traders event with Weltrade and Boatech. Completely free. We're going to help you to trade. You can ask us questions. You can meet us. And we're going to give away fantastic prizes like laptops, cash, funded accounts. It is going to be insane. So come, there's a RSVP link as well. Everything in the prop firm giveaway group and my synthetics group. So please join, link in the description. Okay, like I said, we are going to go randomly through some pairs and try and find any setups. So let's see over here. We've got a break to the upside. We are now on gain. Let's check here. What is this? This is an old trade. So we are currently now on gain 600. What I'm seeing now, yeah, okay, so we've got this trade that took place. Just going to quickly go through. We got this one that happened, 7061, order block there. Did it touch the order block? Let's see. It kind of did, very close. But that's again why you go to the low time frames to confirm. But currently, I would probably be looking at something like this fib from the top to the bottom there. If gain moves down, you'll probably have this big order block to contest with. There's a little bit big of an area to actually find the perfect trade. This is a huge consecutive order block. A little bit difficult to trade, I would say, but still a nice point of interest if you wanted to come down to this area with gain 600. So I would say around this area. Let's go to pain 800. Pain is a selling pair. Pain might be currently in a sell area, it seems like. Let's quickly just fib this thing down over here. So we are in the 78 area. I can see there was a nice reaction to this order block here. It went down quite a lot. Came up, went down, coming up again. Maybe if we just fib this area, or block this area off. Within the 78, we can see we're still very bearish. Let's see if there is an opportunity now that wasn't taken previously. You can even see how nicely it reacted towards this order block over here for the downward move. But we can see it's still in this area. It might retest it now 3 times. In trading, 3 is a magic number. You might see a retest 3 times for a downward move further down. Or you can see a move until here, but I highly doubt it will move down if it comes until here. It might just move further up. So we might be actually in a type of sell area currently, where it is now. This might be a sell zone for the third touch here. You can see it keeps on breaking these lows, so it might still be in a sell area. Interesting to see that on pain 800 right now. Let's go to pain 999. To be honest, the thing with pain 999 is that we are very bearish now with this big move downwards. So I'll just keep an eye on it by fibbing it all the way until it starts moving up. Let's say, for example, it starts moving up right now from this area. We'll probably have to then block off the 50 area like that. We'll have to wait for it to come into one of these order blocks. So I would say this is the most likely area for it to come and sell off, because this area is an order block here to the left. This is an order block and they overlap kind of with a nice fair value gap here. You'll wait for it to come up here, then you go to your lower time frames for the sell further down. So currently very bearish. We need for it to come back up into this area to sell down again. Let's go to pain 1200. Same story with this one. It seems like you'll have to wait for it to come to this area, roughly. Very bearish at the moment. And with gain 1200, we might have this big fair value gap here. We already had a retest on these 2 order blocks, so I'm not feeling too safe actually taking a buy. We'll probably see it move all the way down to this low area over here. Then if we just go to the FX volumes, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Not really seeing anything currently. Oops. Yeah. So guys, I'm not going to waste your time any further. You can see how I scout through everything to watch. We might see a sell from this green order block here with SFX volume 80. But yeah, guys, I hope that you have your synthetics completely covered and you know how to trade it by now. If you have any questions, please come to my synthetics group. Come ask questions there. You're more than welcome to send me a personal message as well. And please sign up for the giveaway. I really want to help you guys. There's a lot of people in need and people that want to start their trading journey but don't have the funds available. That's why I have these giveaways available for you guys. So I hope I see you in the next video, and I hope to see you on my Telegram groups. Cheers.